The night of December 6, 1988, marked the end of an era when Roy Orbison, one of rock and roll's most soulful voices, passed away from a heart attack. His life, filled with musical triumphs, was also shadowed by profound personal tragedies that shaped his journey. Roy Kelton Orbison was born on April 23, 1936 in Vernon, Texas. From a young age, music was his solace and passion. His father gifted him a guitar on his 6th birthday, and by the time he was 7, Roy was already performing on local radio shows. His early influences included country greats like Lefty Frizzell and Hank Williams, and these inspirations would later blend into his unique rock and roll style. His early years were marked by a relentless pursuit of musical excellence, practicing tirelessly and honing his craft. Roy's rise to fame was marked by both incredible success and deep sorrow. His breakthrough came with the release of Only the Lonely in 1960, a song that showcased his powerful voice and emotional depth. The hits kept coming with classics like Crying, In Dreams, and Oh Pretty Woman. However, behind the scenes, Roy's life was far from perfect. In 1966, his wife Claudette died in a motorcycle accident, a tragedy that left him devastated. Just 2 years later, his home in Hendersonville, Tennessee burned down, killing his 2 eldest sons. These heartbreaking events deeply affected Roy, but he channeled his grief into his music, creating some of his most poignant work during this period. The loss of his family members added a profound layer of melancholy to his already emotive voice, making his songs resonate even more deeply with his audience. Despite these personal losses, Roy's career continued to flourish. He found solace in his music and remarried in 1969, starting a new chapter with his second wife, Barbara. However, the 1970s brought new challenges as changing musical tastes saw his popularity wane. Roy struggled to adapt to the new landscape of rock and roll, and his albums failed to chart, yet his influence never waned, and his timeless songs continued to resonate with audiences around the world. During this period, he toured extensively, especially in Europe, where his music retained a strong following. His perseverance through these difficult times is a testament to his dedication to his art. A significant turning point in Roy's life came in the mid-1980s with the formation of the supergroup The Traveling Wilburys alongside Bob Dylan, George Harrison, Jeff Lynne, and Tom Petty. This collaboration brought Roy back into the spotlight, introducing his music to a new generation and reaffirming his status as a rock and roll legend. The success of The Traveling Wilburys reignited his career, and he began working on new solo material, showing that his voice and talent were as potent as ever. The camaraderie and creativity within the group provided Roy with a renewed sense of purpose and joy in his music, leading to some of the most joyful performances of his later career. Roy Orbison's resilience in the face of adversity is a testament to his enduring spirit. Despite the tragedies that marked his life, he continued to create music that touched the hearts of millions. His posthumous album, Mystery Girl, released in 1989, was a critical and commercial success, featuring the hit single You Got It. Roy's legacy lives on through his timeless music, which continues to inspire and move people around the world. His ability to convey deep emotion through his voice and lyrics ensures that Roy Orbison remains a beloved figure in the history of rock and roll. The haunting beauty of his songs, combined with his personal story of triumph and tragedy, makes his music timeless, echoing through the generations and solidifying his place as one of the greats in music history. Roy's personal life was marred by even more sorrow than many knew. In addition to the tragic deaths of his wife and sons, Roy faced a series of health challenges that further tested his resilience. In the early 1970s, he underwent triple bypass heart surgery, a procedure that was fraught with complications. This period of recovery was grueling, and it forced him to confront his own mortality. The physical pain and emotional strain of his health issues were compounded by the pressure to remain relevant in an ever-changing music industry. Yet Roy never let these adversities extinguish his passion for music. He continued to perform and record, often pushing through pain to deliver the powerful performances his fans adored. Roy's ability to channel his profound personal grief into his music is perhaps his most remarkable legacy. His songs, imbued with a deep sense of longing and melancholy, resonate with listeners who have experienced their own losses and heartaches. This connection is what makes Roy Orbison's music so enduring. He didn't just sing, he communicated the depths of the human experience, making his audience feel seen and understood.